Hello everyone, this will be the review of game Donjon Stars, and the key was provided by developer. The game has one negative side, that it very much resembles a mobile game, a phone game, which to me isn't much of a problem. I do like the graphics personally, and I do like the gameplay. Also, the game is very simple in terms of the gameplay loop, but it actually has quite a lot of content, which is always something that I am adding points for. So we have basic options. We have kinda, well, maybe not a slider, but we can switch off music and sound. We have the resolution and full screen on and off, so that's very good. And I'm gonna probably do one or two runs. The game is quite hard and grindy. I wasn't able to progress very much, but I managed to progress through one chapter. So I did a couple of levels. The game hooked me in for, let's check, 2 hours. Yeah, I played it for 2 hours. I just don't know why it changed. Maybe it was the tab. Yeah, it was the tab button. Okay, so basically we have our loot, which is items that we add to our heroes. We can sell them for money if you want to. Let's see if it's showing the price. Yes, it's showing the price, so we can get some money. We can also buy stuff, especially stuff for upgrading. This one, usually it's sigils and other stuff, and various items that allow us to make some sort of a build. Aside from the passive bonuses, we can have revive potions and health potions, which allow us to go through longer dungeons. Then we have our heroes. I unlocked 5 of them. We generally use 3 at a time. The hero has slot for, well, something here. Then we have one more slot for belt, one for ring, or generally other stuff, one here, and one for amulet. So 5 items. Then we have some sort of a level that's adding something. I'm not sure exactly what's adding, but I guess we need level 2 to have a pet. We also have special skills, some stats, generates HP, damage, defense, and crit chance. Then we can have a pet, a couple of pets. Usually they give us just additional skill. I don't have enough for this guy, but let's say she has a pet, right? So we chose a pet and put it there. Now she's one of the first characters they had, so she's higher level, and we need more stuff to upgrade stuff that I don't know where to find. It would be nice if you could know where what drops, because I have no idea how to get those two elements. This one can be bought sometimes, but it needs a lot of money to grind. The game is very grindy. Basically that's it. Also you can have 2 additional temporary portals that give us more pets or heroes, specific heroes or specific pets. Aside from that, we have to go to dungeon and pick one of the chapters. There is, as you can see, 7 chapters. I finished one chapter with basically a tutorial, but that was like, let's see, 9 levels, and some of them can be replayed. And then I unlocked another chapter, and I was basically failing here every time. The longer one, the longer dungeon, let's see if it's gonna show. Yeah, the longer dungeon is like 5 levels. I think I'm gonna switch off completely sound because it's still too loud. Maybe we'll try to fail in this dungeon to show you the gameplay. So I have to go back, press here, and then see, this is 5. It's still too loud. So let's kill it completely because I want to comment while we play. Let's see the time. The time is okay, so I guess we can do one run. This would be chapter 2, second level. So this is like 15, maybe 20% of the game, if it has 7 chapters of the same length, plus the special ones. So the game is quite long. The game is like, let's kind of try to count it in 7 times 9. It's over 60, 63 levels or something around 60 levels, probably, maybe plus some special ones. I would say 50 to 60 up to 70 levels. That would be the whole game, and it's quite long. 2 hours was one chapter, so that's probably 15 hours to finish everything. Maybe less, maybe more, maybe we need to grind more, but quite a lot for a game like this. Okay, the graphics are also quite okay. Let's just pick the 3 ones with pets, and starting with anybody. with her at least. Okay, so we have a boss, actually 3 bosses, 2 chests. Not sure why they have colors. Probably colors have something to do with elements, weaknesses to elements and stuff like this. Yeah, probably green beats blue, and the blue beats red or something like this. If green beats blue, let's start with the green. Maybe that would be the good idea. No, we have to do it later. Now we pick a guy. That's our first guy that's gonna attack. We have no healing, no revive, so if we die, it's over. And generally speaking, the character will attack on its own, but we can use buttons. I'm not sure if this is the. I think it's the. Yeah, it's the arrows. You can just smash arrows, left arrow attacking faster. If you go for the right arrow, it's strong attack. And you can also block like this, holding left arrow. Now I should use a power, use the 3 buttons for it. I'm trying, and yeah, he's quite powerful. He just killed me with 1 attack. I'm gonna try to use DOT on him. And basically I'm way too weak for this boss. Generally for the second chapter I'm way too weak. Not sure what I'm doing wrong, but I can't really progress. Maybe I need many potions to revive everybody after every 1 level. So this is just 1 floor with a couple of rooms. There is 5 floors in this dungeon with bosses, of course, and now we are in the 3rd room in the 1st floor. So that's like a very small part of the whole dungeon, just the very beginning, and it's already scaled up to quite hard and challenging. However, the gameplay is very simple. You just spam a basic attack, or you block, or you do a special attack, the strong attack, to break the shield, and that's basically all the gameplay. Of course, I have some passives, so they are just well, working sometimes passively, and aside from that I have special powers I can use from time to time. Maybe I'm not using the right ones, but I'm just trying to use whatever. So go like this. Of course you can change the character, but the other character is very wounded. I can just keep going like this, hoping for some progress, for some money, for upgrades, or maybe I will find some items. Maybe I will level up. I'm not entirely sure what leveling up does. It doesn't even work if you don't upgrade the character. If you just level him up, I'm not sure if it's also adding something. Hopefully it is. So yeah, that's quite hard for now. I should probably show you the easier dungeon, which I probably might do. Okay, I'm blocking. Yeah, I'm not sure what you get in dungeons. It would be nice to just have some list of what drops, because otherwise you don't know if you should be grinding some specific dungeon, or should you just play anything, whatever, because you will level up eventually, which is quite slow. Or should you just keep grinding one and the same hardest dungeon, hoping that you will progress. In 2 hours I did just 1 chapter, and that was it. I'm stuck now at this point, but I'm probably gonna keep this game. I'm probably gonna play it because I personally like it. I played quite a lot of games that just very grindy, long time sinks that look like mobile games. I never actually played any mobile game because I don't even have a phone. I just have a very old phone that can play like nothing, maybe Snake. So I have no idea how it works, but I kind of like these graphics. Some people don't like it. Some people just call it, you know, MOBA, not MOBA, mobile game, and they don't like it just by definition. I personally don't mind it as a problem. I kind of like this graphics. It's much better than a typical pixel art, for sure, at least from my perspective. And I died. Okay, so we keep the gold. That's good. And then we can go. Well, we could buy something in the store, but there's nothing really that I want. A revive potion is very expensive. I could reroll, but I would have no money left. So I'm just gonna show you an easier dungeon for the comparison. I could replay maybe the first one, deep dungeon. It's like the first deep dungeon, which is, I guess, how many? 5. Yeah, it's the same. It's 5, but it should be easier. So let's just pick other characters, maybe those 3, and I will just do one more run with this assassin guy. So strong attack. Am I doing it? Yes, now I'm doing it. He's also attacking on his own, so theoretically, if you had a very strong character, you could just leave it running as an idle game. But you would probably get stuck on the first armored enemy. So I don't think there is much point to do it. You should probably just do runs, just like the one. I died in like 5 minutes or so, or maybe slightly more. So I couldn't progress much. I kind of want to level up with this guy. Maybe he's better, maybe he's stronger. How to say what's the difference exactly between them? I'm not sure if level is adding any specific skills or how it works. So I'm not sure if this assassin that I found after some gameplay time is any better than some other character. Maybe I should just play with the first Ice Lady and just level her up if you even can. I'm not sure what's the level cap also. Maybe you need those rare items to upgrade them. Sometimes you just get a lot of damage from the enemy, like the boss took half of my HP, so I'm not sure that that could be avoided in any way. You can definitely block, but if he's doing overpowered attacks and heals himself and so on, you won't really be able to do much. I'm gonna attack with all the powers, all 2 powers that I have. Probably I can just attack like this, block it, now break his guard, and now keep spamming. I should probably keep spamming because he's doing little damage for some reason. That's the typical thing with the armored guy. You break his guard, then immediately block, then you spam, and you can progress. And we found something. We found something that might be helpful to progress our character. One of them at least. Probably you don't need that many things. So maybe you shouldn't always buy stuff in the shop as well, because you just need 1 or 2 items for leveling up. You just keep buying everything, you will run out of money, and it's kinda a long way to grind more, but eventually probably you can just replay levels and get as much as you want. Maybe you need just many potions to heal completely after every floor, even revive. But last time tried, I just died with all characters on the boss, so it was quite hard. But I was stuck before and I was able to progress, so maybe it's not that hard. Also, from what I know, the game doesn't have any microtransactions. At least I didn't see any. So it might look like a mobile game aimed at your wallet, but it's not. If you buy it, you can play it. It's not very cheap, but I think it has quite a lot of content and quite nice graphics. Personally, that's just my opinion. As always, you might have completely different one. I personally liked it. I played quite a lot of free games like these. I know that there are very big time sinks, and by my own rules, I don't pay ever for free games. I don't give any microtransactions. For me, it's completely ridiculous. If you play the game to be happy that you're progressing on your own and you're breaking slowly through the game, through the obstacles, challenges, bosses, everything, you don't want to just pay for it. You don't want to just be winning quickly and cutting down the time of game by making yourself super overpowered, just finishing faster, and then what? Then you need another game. The game is supposed to last, the game is supposed to be satisfying when you play it, not to be pay to win. Completely another topic is whether or not you should give any money to developers. Should you pay them? Usually they want too much. They usually make the very first, the lowest microtransaction quite high. So even if you would like to give them like $1, some sort of a tip for making a game, usually it's some very high number right from the start, and then you are like, okay, I could maybe give you some money because you actually made a nice game that I played for quite a long time, but you ask for too much. You ask for like $5 from the beginning for some ridiculous currency that you need thousands of, which is definitely a money grab and sort of a scam. So I'm rather against it. But of course, if you want to help developers and you can afford it and you really want to pay them, you can, of course. In this case, it's buy to play without any microtransactions. But the game is very similar in how it looks and how it behaves. It has this long grind, which in this case you can't even speed up with money. You just have to, sit to it. You just have to grind through the game and reach some progress on your own, which is very satisfying. And I personally probably will play this game. I'm not sure if I'm gonna finish it, but I definitely wanna grind it more. It's quite relaxing. It has nice graphics, some customization. It's not completely base and simple as you might think, because there is quite a lot of characters and some passive powers you can try to utilize. Also, you can try to use money in smart ways, maybe unlock something really strong. I'm not sure what you can unlock, I'm not sure what kinds of pets and heroes you can get, but apparently you can get some. And we'll be slowly finishing one more floor. I guess that's the right name. I'm trying to progress. I'm not sure what I should be clicking, it's hard to say. Just clicking anywhere and you will progress. I'm getting money, and we also unlocked one of those special portals. I might be showing you also the special portal, but for that we need to finish this run. I think we can go for the portal because it shouldn't be too long, and I would be showing you maybe some unlock. I think we might be barely able to do it, especially if I have any revive potions, which I'm not sure that I have. I might. We'll check after I'm done with this. And generally you can die, you can be wounded, because after you do the dungeon you will be completely revived, so that's not a problem. You also keep all you collected so far. So we have 2 portals to choose from, we'll have money, and we'll have all the items that we collected. I'm gonna probably just switch to this mage guy and spam with all powers I have, which of course I missed, by the way, but at least he's taking some DOT damage. And there is one more which I forgot. There is 2 bosses, so maybe I'll just crush them, leave the Goblin King, and just try to break through him. Of course, if he was just stronger I would die right now, so it won't work on higher levels. Probably you have to play it smarter than me. Okay, and we did this. We just keep what we have. I will try to upgrade something. What is this thing? Stunning an opponent. There's nothing interesting. Charge up all abilities. Yeah, I'm not sure this is necessary. Okay, so this is timed. I'm not sure if it stays if you log out of the game, but you can definitely unlock, even by replaying old levels, you can unlock the portals. And now I want to do the upgrading, if I have anything. I don't, because of course I'm always missing something. So we'll just go back. And is the guy still offering the same thing? Not sure, maybe it was changed. Yeah, it was changed, because now we have health potion and this is renewed. It's the same fire sigil, but it's renewed. Okay, so let's choose. This one is, what is it? Secret pet. And this is treasure stash. I would go for this one. I'm not sure if I need one more pet. There's a lot of chests. If I take the strongest heroes, I'm not sure why I'm taking this guy, but I think he's level, yeah, he's level 5. Okay, so let's try to beat it, and then we'll finish and wrap it up. Overall, I'm satisfied with this game. Of course, I wouldn't necessarily pay for it, because it looks like a free-to-play MOBA with mobile game. It looks like free-to-play mobile game with microtransactions. It's not free-to-play, but it doesn't have microtransactions. And yes, it does look like a mobile game, but for me it's not a problem. It's actually a plus, because I really hate pixel art. I really hate those lazy done games, or games in RPG Maker, where it looks like the developer had absolutely no money, and after he sold the game he still keeps the same ugly packaging of the game. While you can make games like this, you can make games at least look pretty with all the other stuff the way you designed it. It's either fun or it's not, it's either long or it's not, it either has content or it doesn't, but there is no reason why a game in 2018 would have to look ugly for the sake of it. I don't never understood it, and this game actually looks elegant, I would say. The graphics are not disgusting, they are quite cartoony and fun and detailed, maybe not very detailed, but it's somewhat detailed. There was at least some work put into this presentation, right? So this is better than the lazy pixel art for the sake of making pixel art games, which in my world is just an excuse to spend less money on graphics, which I'm very much against. I personally like this game, at least for 2 hours I played it. I would like to finish it, I would like to grind more, I would like to unlock more and keep playing it for some time. It's definitely a good time sink. not necessarily for the money they're asking for the game, but if you grab it cheap, I would actually recommend this game. It's quite fun. Also, you might want to just play some free games on Facebook or what was the other one? Kongregate. Facebook Kongregate, or just look for free games on Steam, and you might find something that also has nice graphics like these, but it's completely free. So it's also up to you. If do you want to play free games because they just look very similar? Do you want to buy it and play? Do you maybe want to look for something that looks like it but it's cheaper? Or maybe you just collect all games like these and you'll buy it anyway, or maybe you just don't like it. You might not be interested completely, which is also absolutely understandable for me. It's a game for a specific group of people, but it's not ugly. It's not like it's bad in any way that I can think of. It runs pretty nicely. I was able to progress through like 10 levels without any problems. Runs smoothly. You can regulate the sound the way you want. You can regulate graphics. It runs very nicely. It has at least some unlockable content, quite a lot of it. Maybe the making of characters is not that complex because you just pick 5 best passives you have, and that's pretty much it. That's what you can do. If you don't have something, you won't be able to take it, of course. If you collect something better, of course, you'll use it. Upgrades are quite linear, both leveling and those upgrades done with items. But it's satisfying. I would just say it's satisfying. It looks nice enough to kind of recommend it. Of course, you're seeing what I'm playing, so you can judge the graphics by yourself. You don't need me for that. I just want to say that I've seen much worse looking games with similar idea. Okay, or maybe I'll try to switch to this girl. Of course, it won't work. Maybe it will because I'm kind of tanking now. She can tank with the ice defense or ice shield, or whatever you call it. Do we get something? I'm not sure. I would like to have some button here to click, like OK or something, because I'm not sure where I should just click like below. Yeah, and now I have to heal everybody and try to go through the end. I could revive, but of course I won't be able. 5 bosses in a row, of course I won't be able to do it. So we'll just finish there. I just hope I will progress slightly here. So okay, I poisoned him. Now I'm trying to break through him and just overpower. I should block this one. Now again attack. If he's attacking quickly, I can also attack quickly. If he's loading this powerful attack, I should probably block. And this guy is very powerful from what I remember. You have to probably every time block. Okay. Maybe we can do some damage. Oh yeah, lots and lots of damage. The worm is quite bad and the eye is even worse. So I'm gonna, yeah, I'm instantly dying here. So definitely this is not my league. I could try to block, but I won't be able to kill all the other bosses for sure. What can I do? Heal, attack, block, and then spam. No. Yeah, I blocked him. Now I'm pretty much dead. I can't do anything. Of course, I won't be able to heal anymore. Yeah, we block, we attack, but that's not enough. We're out of power. We can now attack and then spam. Maybe. No, we have to block it. Spam more. Now we can just spam. There's no way we find anything healing. Of course we won't. So we're kinda dead. I can try to attack quicker from the longest possible reach to break the shield quickly. I need to block because otherwise I'm dead. Again, block right after power attack. Now I should again break the guy from afar. Block, spam, spam more. This guy, by the way, blocks. I mean, not blocks. He drops special loot, and we can use area of effect. Break him, block him. No, now we have to spam quickly and block the powerful attack. Keep spamming as much as I can. I'm dead. Of course I'm dead. Yeah, we failed. Okay, so we failed the portal and it's over. I didn't make it. I just made some money. Actually, we made 100,000, so that wasn't so bad. Can we upgrade anything? Probably not. I don't know what we got. yeah, of course we miss some particular things that exist somewhere. Maybe they exist in the corresponding levels. Maybe if it's red, it's in the red enemies area. But I would like some information here, like what should I play to get this? What should I play to get this? I don't think I can get them. I can only get these, the lowest one, the runes. So I'm stuck pretty much with everything. Game of Force. How do you do it? How do you use it? I'm not sure how to use it. Can you use? No, it just appears here. So it's 84. Yeah, I could use this and spam more, but this is 20% to critical. It's not bad actually. Yeah, you can definitely make choices on what you want to use, and maybe some stuff is better. So maybe it's a problem of having bad gear or bad pets or just too weak characters. I'm actually gonna play it more clearly. So that was Dungeon Stars. How much would I give the game? I would say 8 out of 10. Just be aware that very similar games that are free exist, and yeah, it does look like a mobile game. I wouldn't say it is. I played on PC and I'm very satisfied with it. I like it. I got hooked. I played 2 hours straight pretty much when I was testing the game, and I like it so far. I don't want to deinstall it. I want to finish it. So I'm personally satisfied with the game, but of course I got it for review. So if I was to buy it, I would probably have to compare it with other games. If I have to pay for this game or Hollow Knight, I would probably buy Hollow Knight or Darkest Dungeon first. First buy the better games that are cheap, and then buy games like this, which are also good, but they ask quite a lot of money for it. Still, I'm satisfied. I would say 8 out of 10. Very specific genre. Simple gameplay, but long grind and lots of unlockables, lots of stuff to collect. Very similar to free games where you log in every day and slowly progress, and they ask you for microtransactions on every step, but here they don't. You just have to play until you finish, and they ask for money only once at the very beginning. You buy the game, preferably of course on sale, but it's not bad. It's actually a good game. I like it. I want to finish it. Probably not gonna play it constantly for hours, but in short bursts it's very nice, relaxing, pretty good looking, simple game. You just grind to the point where you achieve everything, where you have strong party and you can burn through all the bosses, everything, just finish the game. But it is satisfying. It's actually quite hard. If you want to speed run it, you probably won't be able. You have to keep switching gear and upgrading characters, unlocking stuff, and just trying until you can finish the game. So quite a lot of hours until you finish, quite a lot of content, even though the gameplay loop is rather well, it's rather simple, just two buttons or 3 buttons mashing, but there is some depth in it. It might not be instantly visible, but it's there. Okay guys, so 8 out of 10, that was Dungeon Stars, and I will see you in the next review.